students, this is Priya and today we are going to study about how to estimate a number. That is, we will learn estimation. Estimation. Now, why do we learn estimation? If I tell you I have 9,867 rupees, then again I will tell that 9,867. No, I can tell you that I have around 10,000 rupees. Okay, so it gives you idea that how much money I have. That is, 10,000 means I have some less amount or greater than 10,000 amount. Okay, that is why we study estimation. While estimating a number, there are only two rules. The first rule says if the digit is less than 5. Less than 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4. Then you have to just replace that digit by 0. That's it. But the second rule says if you have a number 5 or greater than 5. Greater than 5. Then what you have to do? We have to replace that digit by 0 first. Replace by 0 and add 1 to its preceding number. Okay. Now here we are going to study about estimating a number to nearest tens, nearest hundreds and nearest thousands. For estimating a number to tens place, we have to see the number at the units place, that is here. 4 is there. So according to this rule, the number is less than 5. As 4 is less than 5, so we will just replace it by 0. So here after estimating it will be 70. Now for this number we have to estimate to nearest tens. So tens place is this. So we will again see units place, it is 5. Then according to this rule we have to replace that digit by 0 and add 1 to its next number. That is, we have to add 1 to tens place, that is here. We will replace this number by 0 and here we will add 1. So it will be 46,700. 8 plus 1 will be 9 and 0. So after estimating this number we get 46,790. Now we have to estimate to nearest hundred. So for hundreds place we have to see the digit at the tens place. So tens place is this. So here it is 4. So we will just replace it and all the next numbers, that is for tens place and units place, both we will replace by 0. So 1 will be as it is 0, 0. Okay. Now for this number, here is your hundreds place and at tens place we have 8 as the digit. So 8 is greater than 5. Then we have to replace it by 0. So we will replace all the previous numbers by 0 and add 1 to your hundreds place. That will be 46,800. Okay. Now for nearest thousand. So first we will see the number at the hundreds place. So hundreds place is 3. 3 is less than 5. So we will just replace it by 0. And now the next number 3,621. Here the number at the hundreds place is 6. So it is greater than 5. Again we will add 1 to thousands place. So it will be 3 plus 1 is 4. So you will get 4,000. Okay, now we will start with our exercise. Exercise 1.4. The first question says estimate the following sum to the nearest tens. So we have to estimate the number to nearest tens place. Okay. So for estimating a number to tens place, we will first see the number at the digit at the units place. Okay. So here the first question is 78 plus 43. So first we have to estimate the two given numbers and then we have to add them. Okay. So here units place is 8. It is greater than 5. So we will replace it by 0 and we will add 1 to the tens place. So it will be 80. Right. And here 3 is there. So we will replace it by 0 and no need to add here. So now 80 plus 40 is 120. So this is your answer after estimating this number. Okay. Now here again we have to, here it is 3-digit number, but we have to estimate the number only to tens place, that is till here we have to estimate it. So the number at units place is 1, so we will replace it only by 0. So it will be 880 plus, now here 8 is there, so we will add 1 to the next number, to the next digit, that is we will add 1 to tens place and 0 here. So it will be 730. Now adding them gives you 0. 8 plus 3 is 11, and then we have 16, that is 1610 is your final answer. The next question is to estimate the number to its nearest hundreds place. Okay, so here we will see the digit at the tens place and then we will find the answer. Here the digit at the tens place is 6, so it is greater than 5. Now we will add 1 to the hundreds place. So it will be 400, and here again 6 is greater than 5. So we will add 1 and replace all the rest of the numbers by 0. So it will be 600. Now 400 plus 600 gives you 1000. For the second question, the digit at the tens place is 3. So we will just replace it by 0. So it will be 5100 plus, here the digit at the tens place is 5. So we will replace the digit at the tens place and units place by 0 and add 1 to the digit at the hundreds place. So it will be 7700. Now we will just add the numbers. So it will give you 5 plus 3 is 12. 12,800. This will be your final answer. Fourth question says, estimate each of the following difference to the nearest tens. So here the difference sum is given. Okay. So here we have to estimate the given digits, given numbers to tens place, and then we will subtract the given numbers. So here 67 is there. So we will see the number at the units place. It is 7. So we will add 1 to this number and replace this number by 0. So it will be 70, and here 43 is there. So the number at units place is 3. It is less than 5. So we will replace this number by 0. So it will be 40. Now 70 minus 40 gives you 30. Okay. The next question is this. So here again we have to estimate the sum to nearest tens. So here 9 is there. 9 is greater than 5. We will add 1 to this number and replace it by 0. So it will be 690. Here 2 is there. So we won't add any number to it. So it will be 430. Now we will subtract these numbers. 6 minus 4 gives you 2. 9 minus 3 gives you 6, and 0 minus 0 is 0. So your final answer will be 260. Estimate each of the following difference to the nearest hundreds. So here we have to estimate the number to nearest hundreds place. That is till here. So we will see the digit at the tens place. It is 7. So it is greater than 5. We will add 1 here. So it will give you 6 plus 1 is 7, and then 2 zeros. Minus, here the number is 3. It is less than 5. So we won't add any number. So it will be 400. Now 700 minus 400 is 300. That's it. Estimate each of the following difference to the nearest thousands place. So here we will first examine the digit at the hundreds place. So here the number at the hundreds place is 6. It is greater than 5. So we will add 1 and replace all the digits by 0. So 7 plus 1 will give you 8, and then 0. That is your 8000. Minus, here 4 is there. So we won't add any number to thousands place. So we'll just replace the numbers by 0. So it will be 3000. So now 8000 minus 3000 is 5000. Estimate the following products by rounding off each number to the nearest tens. So here we have to estimate the given digits and then find their products. The first question is 58 multiplied by 45. Here first we have to estimate it to nearest tens. So units place is 8. So we will add 1 here. So it will give you 5 plus 1 is 6. 60 multiplied by 5. So 5 are greater than 5. Then again we will add 1 to this number. So it will be 50. So 60 multiplied by 50. 6 multiplied by 5 is 30. And there is 2 zeros. So it is 3000. The next question is 67 multiplied by 33. Okay. So here 7 is there. 7 is greater than 5. Again we will add 1 here. So it will be 70. And here 3 is there. So we will just replace it by 0. So it will be 30. 7 multiplied by 3 is 21. And 2 zeros. So 2100 will be your answer. Estimate the following products by rounding off each number to the nearest 100. So here we have to estimate the given numbers to hundreds place and then multiply them. The question is 167 multiplied by 233. So we have to estimate to hundreds place. So the digit at tens place is 6. So we will add 1 to the next number. So it will give you 200. Here 3 is there. So 3 is less than 5. So we will just replace the digit at the tens place and units place by 0. So it will be 200. Then 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. And then here 2 zeros, 2 zeros. That is 4000 will be your answer. Estimate the following products using the general rule. Now what is general rule? Here if 2-digit number is given, estimate the number to nearest tens place. If 3-digit number is given, we will estimate it to hundreds place, and similarly if 4-digit number is given, we will estimate it to thousands place. So here the 3-digit number is given, so we will estimate it to hundreds place. So at digit at tens place is 4, it is less than 5. So we will just replace it by 0. So it will give you 3 and this 2 zeros multiplied by 46. So it is 2-digit number. So we will estimate it just to tens place. So the digit at the units place is 6. So we will add 1 to this number. So it will give you 50. Now 300 multiplied by 50. So 5 multiplied by 3 is 15 and 3 zeros. So your answer is 15,000. Now here 4-digit number is given. So we will first estimate this number to nearest thousands place. So here digit at the hundreds place is 8. It is greater than 5. So we will add 1 to thousands digit number. So it will be 9 plus 1 will give you 10 and all these numbers will be replaced by 0. Here 32 is there. So we will estimate it to nearest tens place. So 32. So 2 is less than 5. So we will just replace 2 by 0. So 30. Now 10,000 multiplied by 30,000. So it will give you 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs. Okay. The 10th question is find the estimated quotient for each of the following. So here we have to estimate the numbers and then we have to divide them to find the quotient. Okay. So here 3-digit number is there. So we will estimate it to hundreds place. So the digit at the tens place is 6. It is greater than 5. We will add 1 to the hundreds place. So adding 1 and replacing all the rest digits by 0. So 5 plus 1 is 6 and then 2 zeros. Here 4 is at units place. So it is less than 5. So we will just replace it by 0. Now we have 600 divided by 20. So 2 goes off, and 60 when divided by 2. So 6 when divided by 2 gives you 3 and this 0. So that is 30. Here 3-digit number is given, so we will estimate it to hundreds place. Here 9 is there. So we will add 1 to the hundreds place and replace all the digits by 0. So 6 plus 1 gives you 7 and these 2 zeros divided by 18 is there. So the digit at the units place is greater than 5. So we will add 1 here. So it will be 20. Now 700 divided by 20 gives you 70 divided by 2, 0 goes off, and 70 divided by 2 is 37. Okay. With this we finish with our first lesson. In the next lecture we will start with the second lesson, which is about natural numbers and whole numbers. Till then, practice all these sums again. I will see you in the next lecture. Bye.